Let's pick it up here. Sorry about the long hiatus. I'm looking for somebody in the red light district. Specifically, the old-fashioned pervert that we've known for a long time. This is probably the best answer to prove myself worthy because, for one thing, Kay is possessed and I'm probably older than her. I won by default. I never had to fight Rasputin to actually win. Strange. But then again, the reason he doesn't die is probably because of the fact that he's, well, partially mechanical. Which is kind of weird. Okay. Now, Goto told us to look for one last person. Rasputin doesn't exactly do anything, it's just a side trip. Alright, my demons are Muspel, Belial, Akuninushi, the Rockman thing, Arahabaki, Thor, Sandolphin, Yoshitsune, Siegfried, Alice, Kudan, and Futsunushi. Kudan is really hard to get, but like Alice, she's unlockable via a certain ability or a certain item that you have to get by defeating her. And Kudan is not easy to defeat, it's more luck. And it's a combination of luck and skill because normally she escapes many of her battles. She also heals herself, she has Dire Han, so all the damage that you've done would be completely useless. So that makes things difficult, but there is a catch. She's actually weak to force, so if you have preferably a single target ability like Xandine, that will really help you. Okay, now remember, we're supposed to speak to the reporter, aka Tara or Sarah, or Te. I just call her Sarah because she looks like Sarah from Digital Devil Saga. Yeah, because I fought the damn thing, didn't I? Because it never is. Alright. I don't know if careful is gonna help us. Okay. So now we have the ritual to enter the location where we can find Kea. So, I wonder if I'm gonna get the cat back. Alright, there's really no reason for me to stay. Because Taya has already said her 2 cents. We've already got the word to the crazy spaceman, Narumi, probably, and also the Yakuza. So, or the Yakuza boss. He told us to go to the bridge. Now remember, when we went to the alternate universe, this is the bridge where we actually did use that allowed us to re-enter our own reality. However, we have to go to the dark realm of this bridge, which is not that big of a stretch, since we're pretty close to the streetcar. Shinoda is pretty cheap to get there, and as soon as you get to the dark realm, you're pretty much close to the bridge anyways. Alright. Also, the reason why I was the hiatus is because I wanted to get the strongest demon in the game, but unfortunately I'm not at the right level, or I wasn't at the right level when I started. So when I got to the right level, it still won't let me in. So I assume I have to plow my way through the next area, or beat most of the episode, and then I'll be able to access it. I'll show you how it's done, I think. Okay, so we're on the bridge, and all we need to do is go here, and cutscene awaits us. Interesting how Raito never says anything until now. I think this is the interesting part, but I kind of found it a little tacky. Because it reminds me of the final battle in Persona 3 where you're fighting Nyx. And the only way you survive is because of everybody shouting out at you. Because I'm the one who actually does shit. Okay, so this also means that the visit to the Yakuza boss is meaningless. Very tragic, because we actually had to milk him for information. Okay, this is a very weird looking place. Okay. So, basically this is more time than space. And right now, I think the entryway is in the 1930s, so this is where the game is taking place. Okay. Also, what I find interesting is that they suggest time travel is in fact possible. The only reason we're not seeing time travelers is very simple. It's the fact that they're all separated from their bodies, so you can't exactly see physical forms from the future. Okay, so I did some scouting. Alright, how do we handle this? Apparently we're in the 1940s, which I have a bad feeling about this, knowing that this is the 40s and all. Okay. I'm keeping a Kuninushi for a stoma. So, let's talk to this guy. This is what I addressed before. Basically, time tourists are, in fact, without bodies, so they don't interfere with history. And this thing... that is not one of those barriers that we encountered before. Alright, so... we got a throne here, let's see what he has to say. Simply put, that's the 40s in a nutshell. Okay, and the first thing anybody does when you encounter an hourglass is break it. Wait, what? Oh no. Oh no. Do I have to relive every boss fight I've ever done? Ugh. This is actually kind of pathetic. I really don't want this to happen. Especially since some of them sucked. Alright, I'm just gonna wrap this up here.